Now, South Africa is unashamedly saying we have to look at what is in our national interest.
Climate change has adversely affected South Africa's economic growth due to floods and recently severe snow that closed arterial roads that contribute to the country's economy. COP29 will largely be dominated by financial discussions around climate change adaptation. Adaptation has often been overshadowed by mitigation, yet it is crucial as the impact of climate change worsens. COP29 will be a pivotal opportunity to prioritize adaptation and secure the necessary resources to respond to the climate change the world is experiencing. Developed countries are facing a heated debate from developing countries who want to see the financial contribution of $100 million that was promised by developed nations.
Well, the most important thing for us is that we need to make progress. What's been happening is that we seem to be stuck going in circles. So COP29 is very much a finance COP. Because if you don't have enough money, there's very little that you can do. So the argument has been around the $100 billion that the developed economy countries were supposed to contribute. Now, they say that they did contribute that last year and that they're moving in the right direction, etc. But there's absolutely no certainty on that. But the fact of the matter is that even if they do achieve the $100 billion, it's not enough. We need at least $1.3 trillion per annum from the developed economy countries to the developing economy countries.
South African Minister of Forestry, Fisheries and Environment, Dr. Dion George, will co-chair the mitigation negotiations. In the previous round, there was no agreement on mitigation measures. The country expects the COP29 to make progress in the financing space and to include the Loss and Damage Fund, which needs more on the adaptation space.
We need honest conversations. You either want to have a transition or you don't. And if you're a developed economy country, well, you had the benefit of burning coal for hundreds of years, and now it is us that, we're not going to actually do that. So, where is the justice in that, and how do you actually then look at the financial implications of that? So we're very clear as South Africa, and our position is we're very united in terms of this is what it is that we want to achieve. It's not about ganging up on developed economy countries, but it's basically saying, look, you did make specific promises, you have committed to doing certain things, now do what you say you will do. And if you're not going to do it, then say so. And then we know that you're not going to, and then we can look and see, okay, what is it possible? Because South Africa is that country, we're resilient, and we are able to then make a plan as best we can, because we know what needs to be done.
Municipalities are going to play a central role in dealing with climate change. However, these municipalities are dysfunctional, running low on revenue collection, and have no plans in place adequately enough to deal with mitigation and adaptation of climate change.
Municipalities have got big responsibilities in this climate transition. Most of the emissions that we're talking about take place within urban areas and industrial areas. And many of the adaptation measures that are needed, getting proper planning, making sure that your flood lines are correct, strengthening human settlements, stormwater drainage, fire protection, water security. These are areas that are sort of core business for local government. So we need a capable, well-funded municipal sector that's able to stand up and fulfill those responsibilities. And you and I both know that at the moment, local government is in a terrible state.
South Africa is seeing changes in weather patterns due to climate change, with rampant floods affecting especially the country's coastal provinces. In recent times, KwaZulu-Natal, the Free State and the Eastern Cape were hit by snow and heavy rain that caused widespread damage and disruptions. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.